The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
We were at the Fox and this bloke goes to Navo at the bar. He's like, "Hey, you look like the zebra from Madagascar."
He said, "I don't look like a zebra." The actor who plays it.
Listen to this. So then
Delete that.
he says that, and then this guy that he was with to school with goes, "What'd you say?" He said, "Say it again." Say it. No, what did he say? He's like,
Yeah, tell the story.
He's like, "Say it again, and I'll knock you out," or something. No, he said his mate spat on the guy that said that, and then the guy was like, "Spit on me and see what happens." Spat him again, just goes, boom, knocks on out that was backing up Navo. Never really went.
Bro, what am I supposed to do?
So that happened, and then all the seckies came in, broke it up, and then like this guy wasn't G'ing up until the guy had gone. He's like, "Yeah, where is he? When the guy had already gone.
I was young.
Where was that? Where was that angle when the bloke was right there?
Oi, what number are we up to, PAC? What number podcast?
12.
12?
Yeah.
We've done 12 podcasts.
Yeah, mate. Everyone else has done heaps. We've been fucking taking weeks off.
All right, I'm gonna try the intro once. If I fuck it up, you're on.
Oh, I thought I got the intro this week.
Well, take turns.
Yeah, you go first.
You go first.
No, you go.
Episode 12.
Episode 12. We don't have to say that, but.
Don't we?
No,
Well, it's up to you. Come on, guys.
Go show.
You've got guests here.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
We're always way more. Anyway.
Are you going to do it or?
Bulavanaka, welcome back to episode 12 of the PAC podcast. Today we have our special guest, Fijian Cripples, Bula. How are you today?
Bula.
How do you say how are you in Fijian?
Fake.
Sorry.
Today on True Detective.
Did I fuck it up?
Yeah, that was pretty shit. Just do it normal.
No, I liked it. Don't do
Cut
it.
it.
No, you go.
Go, Toast.
I liked yours.
You go. You go. Let's
No,
take
yours was
it.
good. You go.
Okay. No, it's you. Certainly.
Yeah, you go, Sam.
That's it.
Just don't do a weird one again. That was weird.
All right. Good afternoon, ladies and testicles, and welcome to another episode of the Pig Athletic Cup podcast. We've got some special guests joining us here today. Self-proclaimed fastest and the best wingers in the Queensland Premier Rugby competition.
True.
We have Ben Navo Sailangi and Shay Lalangavesi, the Fijian Cripples. Welcome, boys. We actually got a special announcement. Franny, you want to take it over as the GM of the PAC Barbars?
Yes. It's with great regret we've had to sack our old captain,
Former All Black.
Yopu Aso, the former All Black, because we had a performance review after last year. Didn't have enough beers. So we thought the Fijian Cripples, we've given them the call up this year. They've had, Shay's been really in my ear all year, just fucking trying to white ant Yops out of it. And to be honest, I succumbed to it, to be honest. But yeah, I couldn't be happier. What about you guys? The co-captaincy. I don't know how you guys are going to sort it out on the day. Navo, you fucking don't shut up, so I don't know how you guys are going to actually do your team talks. But I've got full faith in you guys.
Thanks, mate. Well, I know we did threaten you not to play if we weren't captains, but
Yeah, that's what actually happened.
but we do appreciate it.
It's part of the contract.
We're looking at our team sheet and we're like, fuck, everyone's so slow. As soon as you said that, yeah, captains, mate, you got it. Sorry, Yops. No, Yops is just coaching, so you're going to get some really good fucking coaching under him, and there's going to be a total of half a session before it. So just get ready, prepare.
Can we just let them talk for a bit? So, boys, introduce yourselves. Tell us your name. You can go. You might as well tell us what village in Fiji you're from, if you know it.
Yeah, Sambula. It's Ben here. Ben Navo. Did you say age?
Yep.
Age, birthday,
23.
password.
I'm from Naoti. It's a little village in Kandavu. And
Good cover there,
yeah,
mate.
very good cover.
Very good cover.
And yeah.
I'm Shay Lalangavesi, otherwise known as Shay Lala for easier terms. But I'm from Ra, or Navunivi is the village in Ra. I pronounce it well, I know. Practicing that. I'm definitely making that up. Yeah.
Shovel Science says bullshit or not bullshit.
Ben's like, I don't know about that.
So what have you boys been up to?
Nah, just pretty much probably reading books. Nah, I don't know what you laugh at. Why you laughing?
Pretty much just training. Had PAC in the back of my mind all season, so I've been hitting the gym. Fucking, can I swear? Yeah, hitting the gym pretty hard, training pretty hard, because obviously the PAC team is the pinnacle of footy. We do know that for a fact. So I've known, off season it may be, but you can't stop training.
Hope you've been on the doze in between sets then.
Yeah, beers. We send you a video of our training schedule for PAC. Yeah.
Anyways, boys, for those that don't know, I know these boys from my days at West. Before these boys joined West, our Prem Colts was struggling to get players. We had to call in some boys from Goodna to fill in the years before these boys came in. And then all of a sudden these boys came in and we made finals for the first time in a long time. I can't even remember last time our Prem Colts made finals.
17 years.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
But boys, what school did you go to and what brought you to West?
Mate, so I went to Brisbane State High, and so Pat Byron, who was the Prem grade coach at West at the time, who's now at Norse, at West, he was my high school teacher pretty much from grade 8 to grade 12. So brought me over. Like, I played seconds in school, so it wasn't like you having every club coming after you. So, Nug had a bit of faith in me, and we had a good relationship in school. And then he brought me over to the what's it called? The kennel.
The kennel.
The Tiger Den.
So that's where you go next year anyway, Tigers anyway. So yeah, anyway, kids, carry on.
And that's how I ended up at West.
So I played my first year of rugby. So I grew up playing, rugby league. I think as most kids do in Australia.
Yeah.
And then I decided, my cousin was trying to get into State High. So he went to play rugby. I think it was he went and played, and so I went over and played as well. It was like under 15s, I think, 16s. And then pretty much played a season there. And I think at West.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so in my juniors I played there. And then I think after that 1 year, the coach got in touch with, I think, someone from St. Peter's. And then I ended up going there in year 11. And so I did 2 years at St. Peter's, Lutheran College. And then after that, I wanted to play senior rugby. And then I think I was just looking around. But then, I think West was the right spot to come. And plus, I think we had a good connection with West as well. So there was about maybe 5 or 6 St. Peter's players.
Are they from?
Yeah, that's how I know them so
Yeah.
well. And then, so it was like 5 or 6 of us boys from that 2016 year that came over and started playing there.
Yeah.
Did Moses go there?
He did. That was their 2012 year.
Yeah.
Probably the best year we had in a while. And I don't know, quite a few of those boys ended up playing Queensland and then Aussie. So he went there in 2012. They went undefeated as well.
I won't lie though, when I got the message from West, I went, fuck that. I went, no fucking way. I'm going to fucking...
What happened that Colts year? Because you guys were fucking dominating.
Mate, we were...
They half the people leave.
Well, it was good. Like, we actually had... pretty much everyone was like either a second grade player. We had no schoolboys players in there. I think under
really?
No big names, really.
No big names, mate. And even I was coming from seconds, you're looking at, you're versing brothers in uni and they're all your first 15 superstars.
Yeah.
And I remember the versing brothers for the first time. I was like, fuck this. I had the immense mindset of just get in, get out. Let's just get dusted. And we ended up beating them at Crosby Road, and that was the first time I was like, fuck, we could actually... Oh, mate, it was the best feeling. It was my first experience actually getting fucking crucified by the... by the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
They were just well, my grandma's got bigger calves than you. I was like, it was just probably true. Yeah. I was like, originally I was like, fuck that. But then, obviously, probably wasn't going to go to any other club and play Prem Colts, so I went there and then went all right.
What did you end up coming that year?
Mate, we got minor premiership, which is what I like to boast. Like,
Yeah.
I like to say, we got the minor premiership, but we actually choked both of our finals.
We
and
always choke finals.
yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like, since we've been there, I don't think any of our West teams have won a Ballymore at all. Yeah,
Yeah, they haven't.
So
Including
we haven't
us.
cracked that.
I think, I can't remember the last time West winning anything.
Yeah.
Oh, back up. Yeah, no,
2006, mate.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. But that was fucking, that was a long time ago. Back in the day.
15 years.
Anyways, we heard some rumours that one of you guys are leaving West. Is it true or? Oh, so it is
Not
true.
that-
Oh, no, it's not true at all.
Oh, if like,
I mean, you don't have to say it now, but when are you leaving, Shay?
if you were to leave, what other
club
club
would
would
you
you
go
go
to?
to? Like,
If you're gonna
you
leave.
played against other teams, what
Not saying
clubs
you
would
are leaving, but like just
Yeah.
if you were
Right.
going to leave.
Fuck, that's hard. Maybe join the Fijians or Jeeps. I
Yeah,
reckon.
Bulla.
Oh, I'd probably go to maybe East.
East?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
how that
there's
came out.
Fijians at.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see
Both
Moji.
good
Yeah, we've got to
social
get a good
clubs.
coaching staff there next
Yeah.
year. So, if we were to make
What's
a
on
move,
the
maybe.
West?
Hey? No, I love West, man.
Tigerland, mate. Big Tiger.
Actually,
actually
people
be
have been
fun.
asking about like what's going on at West. I've seen they got a new head coach. You don't have to go into it if you don't want to, but how was it this year? Like,
Well, for me personally, I only played like half the season. So
yeah.
Hence the
played-
Fijian Cripples.
Yeah.
thanks to that. So I played probably a couple of games under second grade and then first,
Yeah.
and then I played first grade. So I think Shay has a better.
Mate, it's pretty good. Like, I guess, obviously everyone knows we had that little rebel connection, and it was pretty good being able to, I guess, train under guys with such experience, but it's also got its difficulties. You're going to probably get, with the risk of, getting dropped, that's always in your head. But, no, it was a pretty good year, and obviously we came third.
Yeah.
So you can't really complain about that.
Yeah.
What player at West do you reckon's underrated? Most underrated player at West? And he can't be one of those Super Boys.
No, probably.
Can we
Dobby.
say us?
Probably
most overrated.
Package deal.
But he's been injured.
He's been injured.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who?
that's tough.
Cooper Whiteside.
Having the whole year off.
He did his knee like in
Yeah.
trial. He
Mate.
was gun last year.
Oh,
Even at
yeah.
10. I rated him at 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I reckon probably Liam Usher. Fuck, he's a weapon,
Is he-
mate.
is he in the hooker? He's
No,
Robert
that's
won.
Dobby. No, Dobby's
That's
actually
Dobby.
a gun
He's
as well,
another
to be
one,
fair.
yeah.
But no, he's the
Bush is.
Lucy. But just unfortunate. Like we had a lot of front row talent there, and like obviously a lot of probably didn't get as
Was
much
good.
game time
Yeah.
as
Was
he
good.
probably should have. But no, he's a fucking weapon.
Bush was the
He's a
was it
worker around.
Schoolboys,
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah, schoolboys.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weapon, mate.
He's gun.
I reckon West, like particularly the front row, mate, if they had been a bit fitter, like especially in that Jeeps game. Like, not
I
not
get it.
throwing too much shade, but like they had some fucking good guys there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had just been that little much fitter, bit fitter.
But that's what I was talking with these guys before the podcast. Like, it's probably the problem is like when you got such a good front row, you got two front rows. Like, you can't afford to give them both heaps of game time where they get game fit.
Yeah, just maybe
What's
less,
the tips
maybe less
training? How do
Macca's
you
breakfast.
How do you
Less,
keep in,
less
How do you keep
KFC.
fit, mate?
keep in shape, mate? Talk about
Ooh, how
if
to
you're on the
less-
bench and you got to come on, how do you keep fit, mate? How do you
I
do
was
it?
never really on the bench, but if I was, sorry, Troy.
Poor Troy.
No, sorry, man. Sorry. No, but I probably just left KFC.
Speaking of like crushes, we normally start the podcast talking about a rugby crush that we have. We'll start.
Oh,
and then we'll get to
I've
you
got
boys.
one.
Don't let me
You
go.
start, friends. Who are you crushing on this week?
Quagga Smith.
I was going to say that'll change mine, but yeah.
Mate, Quagga Smith. Got a
South
head,
African number 7.
dead set, fucking set, seen better heads on the fucking carpet layer's knee, but fucking tell you what,
100%.
he was out of control. He's always been good in 7s. I never knew how good he would be in 15s until the weekend. I was like, holy fuck. He just work rate, just tough as fuck everywhere.
How old is he? Is he old? Or?
He looks old.
He
I think
looks
he's
old. I
been
can't-
around for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll
He's
look
just
it up
had
while
every-
you say your
he's
next
just had
rugby
every
crush.
breakdown.
I'll have a look.
Mine is Reece Hodge. We were bagging the fuck out of him, to be honest, before he played on Saturday. Not bagged him out, but with
From the weekend before when it was like the 79th minute, he just kicked it.
Yo.
Oh, no, with O'Connor
hell?
fit and ready to play again. We were like, why didn't he at least start at 15, get on, have a bit of a run?
He started well.
Well,
He
like,
is
but
good.
no, that's what I mean. We're all sitting there, and me and the boys
Rinsing.
are like, yeah, he should have played at 15. Like, Hodge should get off. We've got Cooper, he can kick a fucking goal these days. We don't need him anymore. He's done. Next minute, Bush scores a try.
He's
mate.
strong.
And I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, he's good. Yeah, don't worry about it. He played really well. So everything I said about you, mate, I love you. You fucking done well.
Actually, I'll go Faf the clerk, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just
tough
because
little
everyone's
fucker.
hating him and he's just doing what he's doing, mate.
Absolutely. He doesn't give
He's
a
a cute
fuck.
little blondie,
Yeah.
mate. Like, to be fair.
He's tough as fuck.
Yeah.
He's just like a little rodent everywhere. He's just like, just that halfback that you just love, that just fucking niggle. You know what I mean?
Nigga, oh, nigga, yeah.
Whoa.
We're not going to go down that path again. The apartheid's over, mate.
Elwood Prinsley, calm down,
We've
mate.
reached our quota for today. Look on the fucking podcast. We're not going to go down that path.
Right on, you boys. Any
Nah,
rock base?
my one's probably Summer Karevi.
Oh,
Whoa. Whoa, edit that.
and happy birthday to him as well.
It's CCs, that's what it is.
Give it half a
Cabrevi. Summer Cabrevi. That's
Summer Karevi, yeah, definitely.
Hey, Samu Karevi. Yeah, my favourite guy, yeah, Samu Karevi. Abua. Salvador Chico. Fucking hell,
Yeah,
mate.
Shay.
Get some fucking
No, mine's probably Nems Nandolo.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure how to say that Fijian,
yeah.
but like he's just a big brown thick boy, like, and he's
How's his
just
break?
like he's throwing goosies, he's bumping blokes. Like, look at him, and he's kind of like your Fijian Vin Diesel if you have a look at him. Like, and you know what I mean? Like, so I know as a winger, like, what do you do? Like, he's running straight at you. What do you
just grass
what do
cut
you,
and hope for the fucking best, mate.
mate? But he's got great balance, great agility. Like, he's pretty much like. Do you reckon he would be playing for the All Blacks if he hadn't capped for Fiji already? You know, when he was playing for the Satyrs and they won the premiership.
Well, he started
Australia.
obviously in Australia.
Yeah.
And then obviously wasn't firing too well for whatever reason, and then went to fucking, where'd he go? I can't remember. Japan?
Nah, Aussie just didn't like big wingers.
Yeah. Yeah, they thought he couldn't
Well, that's
turn-
what the Reds told me.
But his skills, he's got fucking everything, mate. Can kick, fucking bump, run fast,
Catch.
strong, huge hand.
How old is he?
He's
My age.
Oh, well,
How old are you?
What's that, 42 or something?
34. Fuck, he's going well for 34.
100%.
Still
Yeah.
playing on the wing.
Yeah, but his Northern Hemisphere, I reckon, definitely age you a bit better. You know what I mean?
He's just playing number 8 at school for a bit.
Wait.
No.
Number 8 for a bit at Nudgy.
Really?
I've been playing with
Number
Did you see
eight.
that run
Wow.
he did the other week? Like, mate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck's sake, mate.
Done.
Kazakh
Anyways,
photos, by the way.
Shay, we'll go into how did you get into the Irish program?
Oh, so my grandma's Irish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so didn't make like Oz 20s or anything that year, and then so obviously was a bit fucking shitty about that. And then my agent was like, "Look, mate, we'll probably get you in the Irish 20s with your passport." So we sent shit over, and then like, they were just so adamant. I think it felt like they didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder why.
I didn't.
But
Hey, mate, I'm straight from Australia.
they were trying to pull up. So we sent my shit over, and like I had to send my passport over and like fucking all that shit so much because like obviously they wanted to make sure because they're just looking like there's this Fijian bloke with a fucking Australian accent and he's coming to play. Like,
Did you have an Irish passport, or when you found out you could do it, you got your grandma to get one, and then your mum, and then pass it
well, I
down?
had to get all their shit, mate. It was a bit of a fucking.
It would have been a fuck around.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fuck around, but I ended up getting it done, and then within like 2 weeks was over there and had a trial, and then that all went pretty well, and then went from there.
How was it?
I am Irish.
G'day, mate.
Well,
Shay from Australia.
well, they couldn't believe I was fucking 20 because I pretty much looked the same since I was like 17. I think I was actually heavier when I was like in Colts footy. So
I honestly can't think of anything but bench warmer when he hands out that fucking pamphlet
Yeah.
to the guy. He goes, I am 12, and he's at least 16.
Yeah,
So
exactly, mate.
I remember seeing on Instagram that you were there. I was like, I thought it was a G up. And then you
Yeah.
were like hanging out with old mate from Love Island and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, mate, well, that was actually before. So when I originally went over, he wasn't even on Love Island yet, so I didn't really care.
Yeah.
But then, and then the second time I went over,
Great, he didn't care about you, mate.
the second time I went over, I was trying to be his best mate. But funny story about him. So my missus ended up coming over at one point, near the end part of my contract. And then I was showing her around the fucking facilities, and the first thing she wanted to do was take a photo of Greg O'Shea's fucking budgies. So we're going to the locker room. I was like, "Yeah, this is how cool. It's got my name on it. It's got, like, this is my locker."
So what did you-
I turned around and she was taking a photo of his budgies, sending it to her mates.
Once you found you didn't have a big budoo, she was moving on.
What was that story you're telling us before this?
No worries.
Wait, what? So, what did you play? Oh, fucking sorry.
As in,
Did you play Irish 20s?
So, no, well, I was meant to go over, but so, long story short, so I went for my trial, and then I came back and was meant to be home for 2 weeks while I got my, my passport and that sorted, and I played, like, one last game for West.
Yeah.
And in the last 2 minutes of that, I fully wiped my knee.
Oh, fuck.
Like, fully meniscus, had to get surgery on it, and then I had to wait another 8 months before I could head over. So I pretty much missed my whole 20s year.
Yeah.
Would have hopefully gone to the World Cup and everything. So I missed that. And then pretty much spent my time doing, pretty much like half my contract, man, was spent like half just doing rehab.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
What was it? Where to?
Big pardon?
Where'd you play?
The Irish Sevens.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So was it?
I didn't know that. Sorry.
That was the question to start that. Yeah.
No, I thought it was 20s. Yeah, no,
Yeah. So
I thought it was a joke. Sorry.
Well, this whole thing was just a yarn.
just fucking jokes.
I don't know you were on the fucking... Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, no, so it was with the Irish Sevens and was just doing my rehab for the whole time, pretty much. Like, just being the bin juice and fucking...
Yeah,
good
all
fun.
that shit.
Still?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Like, but I didn't have a car for like the first month of being there. So I was riding my bike about 35 minutes to the boys' house and go for 35 minutes there just to sit on the bike for an hour. And then like you do like 2 bike sessions, so I'd finish on another bike session. Do that, get driven home, and then have to ride 35 minutes in the Irish winter, like just at home. Like it was the worst head noise. You're waking up at 5 a.m. and you're just like, fuck this. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Winter in Europe. No good.
Freeney's still sitting there ticking through his head going, who's in my family tree? Who's
Trust me, I went there. When I was in England, I was going through it all, and there's no one. It's fucked. Too far gone.
No
What
Irish?
are you going to do? Are you going to try and go back over there? Or?
Mate, I don't know. Like, so my contract actually ran out in October of 2020, and then so I had what I reckon was a decent year in 2020 for at QPR because I was back. So long story short, I came back because of COVID, because there's obviously no World Series or anything going on. So came back, got a chance to play the QPR season. Thought I had a decent one, and then either had the opportunity to re-sign and head back over, or try back myself and like get a contract here.
Yeah.
Ended up playing second grade.
What about you,
Thanks,
Nubs? What are you going to do, Nubs? Are you going to stay?
Nah, yeah, I want to stay another year at West. I'm trying to get like a full year or like most of the season of playing, like no injuries. Like I've got one more surgery. Hopefully, last one. I've said that like the last 3 or 4 times. Hopefully, one last surgery and try and get a full season out and see what goes.
Just clone your game against Jeeps every
yeah.
Be a local hero.
Yeah.
100%. Because like now it's gonna be different now because is the season a bit longer now for Super Rugby and that, so we won't get like the likes of Carter and that back either. So because I know when we played that Jeeves game in the semi-final, they're saying if I had like having those guys inside me like that makes my job a lot easier.
That was
so
the
I don't
best
have to
game
do
played
much. Makes me look good. So yeah,
I was like,
that's how we go.
that's my friend.
You know, this guy's feeling like the man, and everyone was shouting,
Bro,
bro. This guy's cool as well, straight face.
Right, how good was that fucking first however many minutes was insane. The first half, and
I
was just like, holy fuck, what is happening?
When the score's like 17-3 or 24-10, I was like,
dominating.
You're kidding. I couldn't even believe myself. Yeah, and the glue factory was just quiet.
Yeah, it was quiet.
How chirpy were we?
I'm sitting there like this fucking shit. So I went over the other side.
I was so scared of like points because I was just thinking, like the chat I'm going to get from the sideline just being there. I was like, no.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. You can hear a fucking thing.
Kenna was lit up.
But then at the end, how good was that?
Yeah.
Sorry. I said to bring it back to earth. Sorry.
Thanks, guys.
Nah, but fuck.
Oh yeah. Speaking of it's pretty self-explanatory. But how did you guys come up with Fijian Cripples, and what was the idea about starting the Instagram page?
Well, we just just kept getting injured. And we literally we're both working at a bar, which you can't clearly, I was in a fucking knee brace, he was in a car, so it was we couldn't do anything. So he's pretty much just at mine, and we're just having big endone parties after we were just downstairs just watching Netflix, being complete losers. I'm surprised my grandparents didn't kick me out. We were just in there just ordering pizzas, just can you get out of the fucking garage? Just drinking. We weren't doing anything, and then we just started making these really shitty TikToks, just singing a High School Musical and stuff, and the people seemed to kind of like them. I probably didn't like them.
So good.
And then
They're laughing at you. Not
probably more laughing at us, and it just went from there. And then we kind of it's more just taking the piss out of each other, and then people just started following the page. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Boys, for the boys and girls at home, are you guys single? And
Oh, I'm not.
It's just a
I'm
16
Oh,
take
he's
it.
there. You're
Wow, you didn't think about that.
Thank you. I was waiting for you to speak.
No,
I'm
single.
not.
Yeah, single.
Hey.
Well, I don't like the way you said that. Nah, single, mate. Yeah, rugby.
You
I
should see his You should see his Tinder profile. It's one of a kind.
don't have one. I don't have one.
What's your bio? What's the what's your
Like,
bio?
comment, subscribe.
No, I don't have Tinder. I don't have Tinder.
Only fans.
Yeah, I used to, but nah. Focus on footy and God first.
That's why he doesn't have it anymore.
No, I was just one of those people. I think it's when we were injured.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything to do. Couldn't go to train, so we just like downloaded it.
Yeah.
And I just, me. Nah, I never met up. I just like chat a lot, but I just never met up with anyone. Just couldn't.
It's all right, man.
He's fucking lying.
What a humble guy. What a humble guy.
How long you been single for, mate?
Far right. Trying to think about it.
People tell me,
I think it's
2019?
No, 2018.
Oh, 18. Yeah, 18.
people were saying your nickname was Mr. Sloppy Toppy.
Who's that?
How long have you been single for now?
Oh, mate, you know.
That was so
Never.
fucking.
Some
That was
people are
so,
hard to love, mate.
that's so funny. That video on the bar. Sorry.
All right, guys, we're going to test these two Fijian cripples on who is the smarterest out of the two.
Who is the smarterest
the
out of the
smartest?
three of you, mate?
All right, boys. To answer, just either yell out your name or just make a noise, and then we'll.
No. What's your buzzer? What's your buzzer? What's your buzzer?
We can hear that.
Make it louder.
No, he stole your one. 'Cause you're the actual tiger now.
All
So.
right.
Oh, I thought his was the zebra.
Should I change?
What does the zebra make? What does the zebra make? Huh? It's a donkey. Same thing.
Fucking hell.
Okay, let's test it. Ready? Navo. Shay. Who's going first?
All right, I'll go first. Who is the first Fijian to play for the Wallabies?
Do you get a point for being the closest?
Yes.
All right.
What? No.
No, it doesn't count if you don't
Because
give
we
us a
don't know
little
who
bit
else
of
is next.
Lottie Takiri.
Oh, not even close.
If you don't know, I don't know. I'm gonna say.
Just say a Fijian name.
I reckon I know
Say
it.
a Fijian name. This was in the 80s, by the way.
No, ready?
Bro, I've got no one. No.
No Gulger, mate. No Gulger.
Damn,
Millwall.
any
It
questions
was,
from the 80s?
how do you say that in Fijian?
Azura Nugila.
Played 3 tests. Also played for Fiji as well.
That's my uncle.
Well, you boys want to do your question?
Yeah, I'll go. What does Tonoka no Musona mean?
So what is it? Say the question again.
Tonoka no Musona. What does it mean in Fijian? In English?
What's the first word?
Tonoka
Tanoka.
no mu.
to knock out.
Your ass.
Yeah,
Some
poke
of
your
your
ass. Poke your ass. Fuck.
Yeah.
I had no clue.
Yeah, they've been studying for this. That's on your kids, yes. Tobs?
Anyway.
I'll do one that isn't about
Oh, it
Fiji.
has to be
Just-
about anything, man.
Yeah,
Anything, mate,
no, I just wanted to mix it up, not make it too hard for you guys, because I'm starting to get these vibes that you're not fucking from Fiji.
Irish,
Well, so, yeah, Irish. Yeah. Fuck, I should change my questions. Got one for you. What does the M and the M stand for in M&M?
Oh, this is a controversial one, this one.
M in M.
M and M.
It's not me and your missus.
Say one.
Anyways, have a go.
No idea.
Anyone?
Mixed.
Ooh, that's pretty
Is that the
good.
first word?
Fuck no.
Can we have the first word?
He doesn't know.
I guess so. It's Mars.
Oh,
Mars.
Yeah.
have you guys seen?
Mars and.
That would give it away.
Mars.
No, give it a go. Have a go.
Have you guys seen the ads?
Yeah.
The M&M ads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember the names?
Nope.
Oh.
When did that come out?
Marv.
No, you're not part of this game, man.
Wait,
So this things we have learned about the Fijian Cripples today. They're not real smart.
it's old.
They don't know much about Fiji, and they get injured heaps.
To be fair, I had no idea.
What's the answer
It's
anyway?
Mars and Murray.
Murray.
Yeah.
The deal gave Murray a 20% stake in candy, but this stake was later bought out by Mars when chocolate rationing ended at the end of the war in
Fun
1948.
fact.
There
And
you
what
are,
a
see?
great thing to
He said 90.
Makes you think.
Makes you think.
Yeah, honestly,
The more you
fucking
know.
think
All right.
about it.
This is when were you guys born?
1998.
99.
Oh, yeah, it's yep.
Started
Sweet.
grade 8 nearly.
Okay.
Hold on, can I just get a bit of a point score? Who's
Yeah,
got
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
1-0.
Spark up, boys.
All right.
Door.
What year
1-0.
was the song? Come on, can we get some more?
Yeah, say that again.
What year was "Murder on the Dance Floor" by Sophie Alice Bextor released?
2002.
Come on, mate.
04.
Oh no!
Can I
He
throw
gets
hints?
the point because it was
No,
closest.
just give
I
hints.
swear if it's a 90.
It's over now.
The world was going to end.
2000.
2012.
He's half right, but you were right.
Oh, was I right?
The world wasn't
What did
going
you
to
say?
end. 1-1. 1-1.
Huh?
Nah, you were closest too, so that's
What do you mean the world was going to end?
No, like, you know how...
Y2K, man.
Yeah. It was
Roll
just
up.
one, was it?
It was 3, so he's
Yeah.
too busy like...
Come on, Barry. So it's 1-1 at the moment. Friends, your next question?
Oh, my question's pretty shit. Who's the... Okay.
Oh,
Because the
Surely
first
this
one
is
was
easy.
real good.
This is an easy one. This is an easy one. Who's the current president of Fiji?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
What do you
That was a good one. That's better than your first question.
man.
It's the easiest one. It rhymes with banana.
Sanana.
Banana.
George Spate.
Is actually rhyme with banana?
Ish. Sort of.
If you say Banana Man, you're not gonna say Banana Man.
I'm out. I got no idea.
Rama.
Banana-rama!
Yeah, that's a half point. They call him Rama for short.
One.
They call him Rama for short.
Yeah.
We'll give it to him.
Holy fuck, how do I know this?
2-1. Sauce, you're up, mate.
Okay, I'm going to go to the Fijian question I've got here, and I'm going to give a point to the right answer, or maybe the closest. I'll give half a point to the closest if it's not the right, but I'll also give a point if you can tell me when one of these things were made and where they came from.
You say made?
Made. Yep,
Oh, yeah.
correct.
Eel.
Made. M-A-D-E.
Stop touching that, you can hear it too much.
Okay, Rama, president, go.
Rama, yeah.
How many vessels/ships does the Fijian Navy have?
Currently?
Yeah, currently.
Oh, well,
Currently.
according to this, I think they're all current.
Can we have a rough
Yeah, from between 1 and 100.
Yeah.
1 to 100?
Not a fucking chance. The first one was made in 1994. Before that, they fucking shot bow and arrows or something. I don't know.
Just say numbers and who
It was all
was
there.
closest.
It was all there.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it.
it.
The Fijian Defence Force, how many ships do they have?
It's not a lot of. It's not a lot of close land.
12.
12. Yeah, how much is ship?
What was your answer?
How much is ship?
I'm kidding.
113.
No,
Oh,
definitely not.
Unless you do a perimeter with the boats touching each other the whole way.
No, it's about... No, I heard.
you guys-
I heard. About 48.
I did not hear what I said.
I don't reckon
How much a ship would be worth?
Oh, worth.
Is that what it's the question?
But think about it. They're fucking expensive.
I don't think about
Fiji have money.
China.
They were fucking nearly
China.
too
Market
me.
China.
You
42,000.
Australian dogs, mate.
What the fuck? What?
No,
What is
just-
Yeah,
that?
I don't know how close I am.
Okay,
Well, I'm the closest.
You're going to say like
let's
10.
rewind.
Let's rewind.
Let's rewind.
Think about this. Fijian Defence Force.
Australia would
This is the
have
worst
like
trivia ever.
maybe 30 or 40 boats max. Australia.
right.
If you lined up 100
So
boats,
who wins?
It's not like Age of Empires. You can't just get the cheat mode to keep clicking them and just create a navy, you fuckheads.
the answer's 6. So you're the closest.
That's what I was thinking
Six, and that is 6 from 1994 till present.
That's pretty
But can I just add, he didn't do his sound. So can I say,
Ooh,
can I,
that is true.
6?
Okay, but wait, this
We
is
need
just
to
this
even
is a
the
spin-off.
scores for the last. Yeah.
No, this is a spin-off. Okay, if you can name a country that gave Fiji one of the ships.
Australia.
Yes.
2.5.
China was another one, and so was South Korea.
South Korea gave one.
South Korea fucking gave one.
Robbery.
Oh, nice. So was it 2.5 and 1?
Donated was the actual word, so gave them one.
Anyone else got any questions
I
before
do,
I go on the
yeah.
last one? Yeah,
I
keep
do,
going.
yeah, I'll go with an easy one because that was obviously a bit hard, wasn't it?
Can we do some maths?
It wasn't even a hard question. It was just hard for them to process. Yeah, okay. What is something that the average human does 13 times a day?
13.
13.
1-3.
1, 2. Think about it.
Pick the nose.
I want noises.
Pick the nose.
No.
13 times a day. Jeez, what's going on in your nose?
It's winter, bro.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
13.
13.
What? What?
Piss.
No. When's the last time you pissed 13 times in a day?
What do you got, prostate cancer? Fucking hell.
It's not dribble. It's
13 times a day.
surely, I thought it was an easy one. I was like, this is
Seriously. No, tell us, give us the answer.
No.
Hint. We want a hint.
Give him a hint.
What?
You give a hint, we get it.
Oh, a hint. I don't really.
Laugh.
Holy
13 times.
You're right. He didn't say.
It's not kangaroo court. You don't have to do like every rule.
If you score the rest of that bit, you get the point. Whoever scores that point, yep.
Oh, he's got the point.
Point.
He's smart, see?
Yeah, so you get
He's smart.
2.5. Right.
Okay, last question, 2.5.
Is it
Not
game breaker?
not fast, but stays in the line.
So pretty much whoever gets this wins.
This is the last question wins.
Okay.
Who wants to be a millionaire music now? What country touches the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea, and the Bay of Bengal?
Philippines.
This is so self-explanatory. It's where you're
got
from.
it wrong on purpose.
It's where you're from.
Fiji.
No, he didn't do it sound.
Oh!
Australia.
Hold up, did he just say Fiji?
What is it? Where I'm from?
Where you from? Yeah.
Nah,
Where he's from?
Yeah.
India.
The smartest out of the Fijian Cripples is Shay Lalakirk.
What to all the doubters.
What a comeback.
What a comeback, man.
Wow.
Congratulations, the worst game of trivia I've ever seen. 126,000.
You're dumb as a box of rocks. I'll fucking tell you what you said. Fucking hell.
How about his tip? Give him a tip.
And then Nava was like, nah. I can't get it, mate. I fucking can't get it, mate.
I can't get it.
Fuck yeah, mate. Oh, fuck.
This is a hard one.
So you going to leave us alone?
We didn't think this would happen. Fucking hell.
All right. We'll get
You
back.
are so dumb.
We're done with those questions.
Yeah, wait till our podcast. There you go.
Yeah, you wait till you go. When we get you on our podcast, you're in trouble then.
Make one.
It's called the Doghouse.
All right, we'll get into our listeners' questions or followers, people that send in questions.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you angry Navo played more Prem's games than you?
Is that from you?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not. Support my fellow Fijian brother.
Good on you. Are you leaving West because of Elvie?
Whoa.
Is this also from you?
Is that
You read
also
that
from
quick
you?
off that phone.
Yes.
A lot of West hate going on here.
Who's a better kisser, Bronson or John O'Kent?
John O'Kemp, for sure.
Yeah. Who do you reckon sent that in?
Bronson.
Yeah.
How many?
Okay, here. Fuck, marry, kill. Meathead, Stretch, or Mitters?
You're not fucking meathead. But he's playing pro footy,
He's
so
a
you're
pro,
marrying him.
yeah,
So
yeah, he's
you're marrying
Marry
him.
him.
You're probably killing midders, I reckon. You're killing midders, and then you
Mitters probably the pretty out of the other two.
True. No, actually, no. I take you back.
See?
Kill Lockie.
You got to think about these.
You're killing Lockie.
Yeah, because if you're looking down and Lockie's looking back at you and you're like playing it, the power play on him. You don't want that.
It makes you think. You're right. He thought about it.
I saw the question. I was like,
It makes you think.
He's got better eyes.
Good imagination.
why is everyone looking at it?
Next question.
Would you rather be turkey slapped by Connor Anderson or bird bath from Jono Kent?
No, a turkey slap from Con Anderson would knock you out.
This is going to be all.
He's Italian?
Oh, I don't want
Italian, isn't he? Italian, that's...
Connor Anderson
Whatever
doesn't
you're
really
thinking of
sound
a big
Italian.
one, it's
Connor.
it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Like, all I'm saying is, if you're doing a shot from his foreskin, it's a pint.
And you wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Hey, this is from John T. Roberts. I don't know if he wanted to be named, but this is from John T. Thoughts on Carl Marshall's sacking after not securing our premiership with the Super Rugby squad?
Oh, that makes it
Makes
funnier.
sense now, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
Well, you performed.
On a serious note, I think, look, we came third, and we were probably that close to making a grand final, so probably a bit harsh and getting sacked.
Pretty drastic.
I thought he was going to have another year.
Pretty drastic move.
Yes, it's good having all the super players, but you forget, when they're in and out, you don't really get to create cohesion. So it's actually, yes, it's good, you get good talent, but you don't get to create a solid team.
I reckon the best
Chemistry.
teams have always performed well. I think Uni did it well this year. Is they had their team for all year.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
And the year we won, it's the year they fucking put the Reds in first, and the guys who have been playing all year on the bench.
No, Uni's always good, man.
At one point during the season, we'd had 7 different fullbacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true,
and that's just I know for a winger, that's tough enough. So it's a bit tough on him. I reckon, and I don't know, I really understand it, but it is what it is.
Surely they already made that decision before that.
You'd
think so.
You'd think so.
Yeah, possibly.
Well,
I reckon it'll be good.
This question just came in. Thoughts on Mitters and Stretch playing for UQ?
Anytime someone leaves a club, they're an absolute traitor.
Yeah.
So
An absolute dog.
absolute dog. Big dog. No. Mate, everyone's got their reasons for leaving clubs. At the end of the day, if it's opportunity you want to chase and go after it. So
UQ is a good club to join too.
Insert those looky eyes. You know what I mean?
Going for a serious one. What's been your biggest setback, and how did you overcome it?
Ooh, that's weird. That's a weird question.
Biggest setback, because you guys have always been injured.
Yeah, numerous. Just injury after injury. If I'm not missing parts of the 15 season, I'm missing the whole 7s season. But I don't know. I think it helps when you're injured with someone else.
Yeah.
I think that's how Fijian Cripples started, because we were both injured, so we spent every second of every day together before we got married. And then, there
was actually something we said, we'll get Nabo over to Ireland with me. We'll just get married for shit. We're actually talking about, should we just get married for shits and gigs?
Mate, I said the same thing.
Passport.
I said the same thing to his brother. I was like, well, we'll just get married, mate. You fucking don't have to bang each other or anything. We'll be way more better. Let's just co-parent with my kids, man. Let's drink beers and shit, and then...
So, yeah. That was pretty good. So you said church and
it's obviously the same as Ben. Injuries have been the biggest setback. For me, on a serious note, I can miss out on a fair amount of opportunities because of injury, and it's pretty shitty. I've been pretty lucky this year to stay fairly injury free.
You can't get injured in Regis, can you? Sorry.
Can you do it in 6th grade?
Your lungs.
bang.
That's it, mate.
Yeah.
My neck hurts from all the fucking premierships I won. What do you mean? 4th grade?
Oh, yeah.
Regis.
Fuck, that was
PAC this year.
PAC tours. Fuck, mate. Oh, my neck.
Fuck.
Did we tell you that Jan, we were almost on the Survivor?
Oh, no.
I was sending you that shit. We were almost on the Survivor.
Really?
The TV show. Yeah, we got to the final casting.
And what happened?
Oh, they fucking rejected us. They got to see us in person. We had a live Skype call with the executive producer.
Yeah.
So I had a message and a phone call.
Both of you.
Both of us
Together.
yes.
So as a team.
Yes. So they messaged me, and then she was like, and then was going forward, and then she's like, look, we're actually having a twist on the Survivor this year. We're going to do it, and look, we're going to enter a duo in.
Like, they're going to add blacks to it. Yeah. Change your mind.
Well, that's why we didn't get on.
We realised there's a lot of water events. You guys can't fucking swim.
Well,
Or maybe the half Irish fella.
Well, I'd personally never watched a fucking episode of The Survivor. She was like, so you've obviously watched the show. I was like, yeah. She's like, what's your favourite episode? I was like, the first one. No, but then she's like, you gotta bring a mate on. Like, fucking perfect. Like, bring Ben on. And then she's like, yeah, we'd love to have it. We're actually gonna have a live interview. And then if you go from that, like, you're in. Like, you're on the show. And then we had that. It went all right. We were absolutely dribbling. Like, she thought I was a real estate agent. I saw something on Instagram that you're a real estate agent. Yeah.
Is that this year, like the one that they just did in Australia?
That's for next season. So they start filming. Like,
That's funny.
Fuck, you'd hate to get on a Survivor and then you head to Outback Australia. Everyone else is on a fucking luxurious island. They eating fucking fruit off the trees.
I know.
Mate, you're out of Burke.
This guy was saying like, cost on when you're like filming, it's like 300.
Yeah, you're getting like $300, $400 a day for filming.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter about the cash. I'm just saying, like, you could be in Fiji. They normally do it at Fiji.
Yeah.
And now they're doing home
Do it in the
turf.
middle of-
Home
in the middle of
turf.
fucking nowhere, you just be like, fucking lizards.
Imagine they had it at Fiji and these guys had to talk to the locals.
Well, that's what I was saying about Fiji Day earlier. Like, they wanted us to like MC the Fiji after day party. It's like,
yes.
what were we meant to do? Like, Bula. Like, we don't fucking know. Like, we couldn't be able to pronounce half the fucking names of the groups.
So this...
Also, happy birthday to Summer Cabrevi.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday, Sarah, Mr. Remy. What's Ali Saremi? You racist dogs. Anyway, so let's. We're going to get to Brisbane Vegas Sevens chat. Obviously, with I shed a tear that we've had to sack ex-international.
He was sacked.
He was sacked.
He was
He's
sacked.
retired. /sacked.
We've gone to bigger and better things.
I saw he's the coach now, right? So you guys need to fucking listen to him. Okay.
So Yops and Chris is coaching.
Yops and Chrissy.
Chris the water boy.
Chrissy, yeah. So
That Chrissy said it.
Yeah.
Who are we going after, mate? Who took all our players and they're entering a team in the comp, mate?
Oh what?
Who's
Those
our
fucking
alter
dogs,
enemies?
our arch nemesis, our ex-coach, and a few of the boys. Bond, if you're listening,
Grow up.
grow up.
Everyone that played for us last year.
And they're sad about it too.
And they
Who
took
does
our
Fijian
coach.
block?
Well, why?
And they're actually going to train.
Why are they being pussies? Why don't they come play for us?
No, because when you're putting a team, they want to win because they can't win 15s.
I said it. I said it. I'm fucking thinking.
You win one comp.
Unless
Throw
we
it
an after
around.
party this year, but
Yeah.
Who do you reckon the
People
teams
drink.
to beat?
Bond.
Us.
Bond?
They've already started training.
No, they have not.
They have.
They shouldn't be fucking
Sunny
allowed,
Coast,
mate.
no, Sunny Coast Fijians, they're all fucking, so like,
I know.
Is that a song? Is that a
Sunny
team?
Coast,
Sunny
yeah.
Coast Fiji?
So
Or-
Sammy and all that.
they'll be good, like Sammy Veronicki and all those boys.
We're going to hype up our team. That's all that matters.
That's all.
Mate,
That's all that
The
matters.
hype
mate.
up.
That's all that
Highlights
fucking
before.
matters.
Is it
Highlights.
unlimited subs or?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Mate, this is a question for everyone. Someone's asked, what's the most embarrassing moment in a bar or bar story?
Bar story.
Starting with you guys.
Bar club night, club.
Oh, you're a club night? Embarrassing club night?
No, I don't think I have any.
Clapped any?
Oh, well, I was at the Fox. This is back in the days when the Fox was a big thing.
Yeah.
And the falls are pretty slippery.
Yeah.
So it was actually, this is back in my single days.
Wait, is it about yourself or anyone?
No, anyone, yeah.
Yeah, about me, back in my single days. So there was these two girls down here, and like, there's like a song that came out. It was a real gun song, and I like turned to like,
So you're full Usher?
Hey, I think it was something R&B. It was something good.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
I turned it like real smooth, but as I've turned, because the fall is slippery, I fully sacked it and ended up doing my AC joint.
Oh,
Yeah. And then I had to tell the physio that I'd done out of footy training.
I know what it would have been.
I couldn't lift my arm up.
I know-
For
I
6
know.
weeks, couldn't lift my arm up.
I know
So
what
the
song
two
it
hot
would
girls in the story had nothing to do with it.
Nope.
Pretty much that.
be. I know what song it would have been.
Punjab MC.
Oh, that's a banger. Or that London one. London.
Can we make that the intro? Can we have him sing it out?
Yes.
I reckon I've got one bar story that's worse than that. For anyone that knows me, I get a little bit excited at bars, especially on a Friday night. And I'll actually always fall in love with someone singing or playing an instrument or something. I have this weird thing, chick, guy, I don't know what it is. Someone can sing, I'll just get up in their grills, up the front, and pretend they're their best mate, and I'm fucking hanging
I saw
out.
one of you the other night, you were behind the fucking DJ.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking love it, mate. Especially, like, if like I said, sex isn't a thing there. It's just someone that can perform in front of a crowd and hold it. Anyway, there was this one.
Hold it.
There is this one bar that I went to, and there was this guy, and he was playing the watering can.
What's that?
He had a fucking
actual watering
he had a watering can, and he was and I'm just
Captivated.
sucking back skewies on a Friday. I've been to a long lunch and I've gone in and I've just got up and I just want to be his mate. So he's had like a bit of a 5-minute break. And I've gone up, I'm like, mate, where'd you learn how to fucking do that? Like, it was pretty rare. Like, he's fucking smacking the ass out of this watering can and he was singing these, like, I think he might be Irish. He was like, Tales. Oh, it might be, could have been your uncle's mate. And he was fucking smacking them and I'm buying him drinks and he's like, yeah, mate, I'm meant to be finishing, but like, if you keep getting me a few more drinks, like, I'll stay for a bit longer. I'm like, yeah, no worries, mate. So I'm getting him shots and we're sucking back shots and smacking beers and the guy, he's like, mate, you're going to have to hop off soon. We've got another place to play. I'm like, no, he's fucking continuing and like up there and I'm his biggest fan. I've got everyone from out in the smoking area to come in and we're fucking mate. And by now it's like literally like 11 o'clock and we're on one and he fucking and I'm like, come on mate, let's fucking go back to mine and have a few drinks or something. Like I had a man crush on this bloke and he was like and he was just couldn't even speak and I'm like, come on mate, and I was trying to get him up and mate, he was that pissed he couldn't even like walk, his legs were out from underneath him and he was fucking and I'm like, oh, and so was I really. I'm holding him up and got him and I got him to the Uber and we've jumped in, we've gone home and I thought he was just fucked. I'm like, he'll sober up a little bit. Anyway, I had heaps of piss at home, so I've got him out. He couldn't walk again, so I've just fucking got him around my shoulder, dragged him inside, and we've got to fucking. We got him inside. We're best mates, and we're like out on the back deck, just having a heap of drinks, and we had a few stimulants, and we're kicking through, and next thing it's fucking like 5 o'clock in the morning, and his missus is gone, he's mumbling like that, and I'm like, fuck, better come get him, and he's like, my missus is coming to get me, and I was sitting there, and anyway, she's come through the front door.
Watering can?
No, he didn't have it, he didn't bring it with us, but she's come through the front door, and she's wheeled down to the thing, and she's looked at him, and we're licorice all sorts, like fucked on the back deck, and she's like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, oh, he hasn't been able to walk for hours. He's fucking. She goes, where's his wheelchair?
Wait, what? What?
She said, where's his wheelchair? And I'm like, what? They wanted he couldn't fucking walk. Just had too many shots.
Oh, that's a good night.
That's a serious
That's a really good story.
So fucking I had to tell her that we'd left the Caxton at fucking we'd left the Caco and that's where it was, so we had to fucking go back next day. So
Was that a club?
Speaking of the Caxton Hotel,
Shout out to
thank the
Caco.
Caxton for hosting us once again.
having
Holy
us
heck,
putting on a monster show. The Caco is always here to put on a
And
good time.
wheelchair friendly.
Holy. We're getting
That's my story.
I can't beat that.
You're gonna have to say thank you to Caxton put after mine because I ran that whole yarn as a lie.
Was that not a true story?
No, fuck that.
Did you make that up on the spot or you had that before?
I wanted to make them an ad read for the Caxton. That was
That's fucking good.
Wait, at which point did it become a lie?
The whole thing.
He doesn't come to the Caxton.
We can't play the water can like this.
Anyways, boys,
The watering can.
we did have t-shirts too,
I
but I
haven't
forgot to go pick it up. But we'll get those t-shirts to you.
Thanks
for coming on the potty. Good luck for the next season playing against. Good luck next season, and you got anything to say, Coach?
Nope. I can't wait to see you guys soon.
Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, send it to your auntie, and if you're listening on Spotify, make sure you follow and just share it with everyone in your story.
Make sure you get down to the Caxton. It's always a good time. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, guys. Don't cancel us.